All right, number 14, it says the basketball clinic charges $200 per player for a group of 25 players. When a group brings 35 players, the rate is reduced by $150 per player. What is the decrease in the cost per player? So we're going to make our table. And with that table, we're going to determine which one is our independent and which one is our dependent. So for my independent, we are comparing two things. We're comparing dollars and we're comparing players. So how much it costs depends on how many players are actually going. So X is going to be the number of players and Y is going to be the total cost. So it says that it was $200 for a group of 25 and then $150 for a group of 35. So if we're going to figure out that rate, then we're going to set up our change in Y over change in X. So my Y2 is 150 minus Y1 is 200 over my X2 is 35 minus X1 is 25. So we have 50 divided by 10. So that 50 divided by 10 is going to give me a decrease by $5. All right. So then number 16, it tells us that Dave worked this problem out and it shows his steps and it's asking us which step did he make an error on. So with these types of problems, I would always work them out myself and then kind of compare where their pieces were and what you had and go from there. So first thing, we would distribute. So that's going to give me 6x plus 30 minus 2 equals negative 20. So actually I can see the first step, there's already an error. And that error that they got was that when Dave multiplied, he didn't multiply the 6 to the 5 as well. He didn't distribute, which is a common mistake students make. So just be careful with that error. And the error was going to be in step 1. If we were to finish this out, I'd have 6x plus 28 equals negative 20. Subtract 28. And I get 6x equals negative 48. And divide by 6, then x equals negative 8. All right. And number 17, so this one we need to actually write the problem. So a few keywords that I'm seeing, I see more than, which is going to mean plus, but remember we do more than or less than, it needs to go behind whatever it's comparing it to. So 3 times, so multiply, and the sum of a number and 7. So a number and 7 means we're going to have to use parentheses, is 29. So 5 more than, so we're going to do 5 at the end, equals 29. And then we're going to do 3 times the sum of a number and 7 in parentheses. Okay, so at that point we want to distribute. So I have 3x plus 21 plus 5 equals 29. Combine like terms, so I have 3x plus 26 equals 29. Subtract 26, so 3x equals 3, and divide by 3, so x equals 1. All right, and number 19, we have an equation, and they're asking us to solve for x, so I'm going to kind of rewrite it so it's a little bit bigger for my handwriting. So I have f minus 32, and they're asking us to solve for f. So when we talked about this before, we talked about the fact that we need to kind of get rid of this fraction, and we're going to do that by multiplying by the reciprocal. So if I have 5 over 9, I'm going to multiply by 9 over 5. The purpose of doing that is that's going to cancel my 9's in the numerator and denominator and my 5 in the numerator and denominator. And I have 9 over 5c equals f minus 32. Again, we're solving for f, so we're going to add 32 So I have F equals 9 over 5C plus 32. So I hope this helps. I'm also attaching the study guide with all this work that we had from today with the email that's coming with this.